Hi, this is Amy Ortiz and welcome to my personal learning environment. I've chosen to use a Symbaloo webmix to represent my personal learning environment. I really like the visual display of resources that Symbaloo offers. Since learning is a social process and it doesn't necessarily just have to take place within the context of education, I chose to include resources that I use in the MLIS program here at San Jose State University, in addition to some personal and professional resources that I use to access information as well. The resources that I use for the MLIS program I kind of gathered together on the right-hand side of the screen here, namely these four tiles in red up at the top. So these are my lifelink to the MLIS program. I have Canvas, which is of course our online course management software. This is where I access 2 of the 3 courses that I'm currently enrolled in during the spring 2015 semester. And of course I have the Library 250 Google site and our Library 250 gradebook via ngrade. And lastly, I have a link to an online community that I am researching as part of the Library 285 Research Methods class. Below that, I'd like to point out some resources that I use to manage all of the information that I collect and create in the MLIS program. I'd like to show you Mendeley. And what Mendeley is a resource management software. Mendeley has a desktop application and a cloud-based application. They sync with one another, so whatever you add to the desktop will sync to the cloud. I collect all of the articles that I use in my research here on Mendeley. And I really like the user interface. It's super easy, and the way that you can organize information is very logical, and it just fits with the way my brain processes information. So on the left-hand side here, I've organized my information into folders that represent the different courses that I've taken throughout my academic career here in the MLIS program. So if I click on the 250 course, it shows some articles that I've saved to this folder. And if I click on one of the articles, it pops up some citation information and an abstract. Now mind you, this was automatically generated by Mendeley. I did not have to input any of this information. I just had to upload the PDF. So, Mendeley is a great resource. I find it very helpful. Back to Symbaloo. In addition to Mendeley, I use Dropbox to back up my files, Google Drive to collaborate with peers, and the APA guide. I use Purdue's Online Writing Lab APA guide. It's always with me, kind of like a Bible that guides me through the MLIS program. I also have some information resources on the ePortfolio. I'm getting ready to start work on my ePortfolio. I also have some information resources that I like to use. So Wikipedia. Wikipedia is a great place to start your search for information. It's got a lot of great info. It's easy to understand. It's convenient. Once I start my research at that point, I'll go on to look for scholarly publications, and I'll use the San Jose State University Library, and I also like to use the library where I work. It is a small academic library, Northern New Mexico College, and I've worked here for the past 7 years. I'm very familiar with the user interface and research methods, so I like to use a combination of San Jose and Northern New Mexico College resources. Down here I have some presentation tools that I like to use, things like MindMap, Powtoon, Piktochart, Infogram, and Prezi. And beyond that, I have a ton of personal and professional tiles where I access information. So of course I've got my Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Pinterest. I also got some professional stuff over here. So this is the I Need a Library Job. It's always good to keep on top of the job market in the library field. I've also got my WordPress, LinkedIn, and the New Mexico Library Association. This is a good place to keep ahead of what's going on in the library world in New Mexico specifically. So this, in a nutshell, is my personal learning environment. Thank you.